Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap, as it'll be the Dragons of Paris taking on the Sentinels of St. Louis.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
From his end zone, here's Tremon Smith. And he returns this to the 22. Opening play, and Goff wants to pass it.
And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
2nd and 10.
Out of the gun, Goff. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I mean, look at this defense.
And they've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
That is caught, and they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a 13-yard pickup as the downs reset. To the air again, Goff. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there on the opening drive, but that ball's incomplete.
That's out quickly to London.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll try and run here with Swift. That'll back them up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come back. And they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. They go ahead and snap it. Goff.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. From the 50, it's Goff.
And that's out to the flat for Swift.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game. looks like the matchups they're getting.
And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. Goff going to shift him around.
Back to throw now on first down.
And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. Second down coming up.
To throw is Goff.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Eluding the pressure right.
An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Nice call by the defense there on third down. Just flood the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
And the now 40-year-old veteran able to put this one through. And the opening drive of the game yields 3. So the opening drive does yield points. Maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points.
Now a third-round pick a year ago. Here's Rashad White.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
On first down, Watson.
That's out wide here for Robinson.
And he's got some space here.
And they get him to the ground quickly, but he's out near midfield at the 49-yard line.
17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
For the first time with Bijan Robinson.
And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. Slot man moves right.
Alert.
Back to throw, Watson. And he's taken in by the tight end Fant. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 27 yards there, a first down. From the gun, here's Watson. And incomplete on the deep ball.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
To throw on second is Watson. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
Complete, it's Dotson. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. Now those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
24 is down, he's coming. Hey, 59!
Again, it's Watson. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
He's got the distance, but it's no good. Wide to the right, and instead of tying it up, they'll remain down by 3. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10.
They'll start on the ground with Swift.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41.
Joe Tryon-Shoyinka in pursuit that time, and he gets the tackle for loss. This defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
We're good, we're good.
Here's Goff. It's caught here by Adams. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Off play action. Here's Goff. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. Fighting his way through contact. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Goff's throw taken in by Adams.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line.
Swift is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
A play fake for Swift. Now Goff.
Flushed out right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Jared Goff. His 17th touchdown now on the season, as his guys are able to extend their lead. So a quarterback scramble, certainly a pass play, but he saw something, tucked it, and got in the end zone.
A lot of quarterbacks, when they scramble, they're scrambling to create more time to throw the ball downfield. In this situation, as you noted, he tucked it and took off. Great play by him.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
And solid field position here to start as they get this out to the 40-yard line.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt.
Oh, poor decision there, and it's going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Harrison Smith. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35.
He exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now,
and he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked.
Odafe Oweh showing off the pass rush skills.
Well, that's an excellent way to get the pass rush activated. The first sack of the game for them comes on the first play of the drive, and it makes it very tough for the opponent to pick up a first down now, playing behind the sticks.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Goff.
They'll try and set up the screen to Swift.
And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Goff now looks to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get them the football, but you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away, and it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Now it's Watson.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Picked off by Harrison Smith.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
After the interception, here's Goff. The left side throw complete to Adams. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
From the 25, here's a 2nd down and 4.
Back to throw, Goff.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Goff now looking to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Goff a handoff here to Swift.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Now Goff. Ertz over the middle. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go.
2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Third and 2. Goff going to move his guys around a bit.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Touchdown! Zach Ertz, his first touchdown on the year.
And the Dragons are able to add on to that lead.
Hey, kill. Here we go. 76. 70.
Goff looking to throw. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick two, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. One first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield.
Now they'll change things up.
Throwing on third down, Watson. This is Fant on the short completion. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Give him 22 there on the third down conversion.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Here's Watson now on second down, escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to let it go deep right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun.
And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. And that is not going to get there. Oh, he missed it short. It's no good, and this will remain a 2-touchdown game. So it's a second missed field goal here in this first half. He'll have to think about that going forward. Maybe time for a little soul-searching as well.
Yeah, the head coach might be looking towards the heavens because you wonder if this will affect the fourth down decision-making going forward. If you get 4th and 3, 4th and 4, situations that used to be calls for the kicker might get a second thought.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Here's Goff.
And that's out to the flat for Swift.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Goff on first down. Looking downfield for Jones. Touchdown!
Zay Jones.
As the first half is winding down.
And the Dragons will extend their lead here just before halftime.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Now Gold for the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. From the end zone, this is Mickens. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. It's a pickup of 3 on the play, but with it, time has run out on the first half of play. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. So after a very one-sided first half, what will the second half bring as we are back underway on EA Sports? And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24.
His guys take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
So from the 26-yard line, here's the 2nd and 8.
Here's Watson. Man open is Robinson. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10. Watson. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. Looking for Dotson, and he's got him. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 25 yards that time.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
59!
They'll run with Robinson. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
Hey, 24. Hey, 31. Hey, 59.
A shotgun snap for Watson. And a quick throw here that's complete. Touchdown! Jahan Dotson from 8 yards out. And the Sentinels are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. Ryan Santoso now for the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Santoso now to send this one away.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up. On first down, it's gone. He'll drop this one off to Swift. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their side.
Oh, what was he thinking there? It's easily intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, third quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now, if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
24. 25.
After the interception, here's Watson. Into the hands of the rookie Jordan Addison. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On first and 10, it's Robinson. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 3.
54. 39.
They'll run again here with Robinson. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Bijan Robinson hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Sentinels take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. So it's a pretty good season he's putting together running the football. That now 10 rushing touchdowns on the year.
And we know this is a passing league, and those numbers throwing the football, they seem to go up and up every year. But there's still something to having a reliable back you can count on in the red zone to bring things home for you. And that's what he's been doing all season long.
Santoso now to send this one away. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter, despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Now Goff on first down. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
With a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Second and 10. Goff again. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 yards there. First down.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Goff.
And he'll get this into the hands of Swift once again.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Swift going to try up the middle.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. After the loss, they'll come up second and 13. Now it's Goff.
On the out route, this is Adams with a catch.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports as we're about ready to rock and roll for the 4th and final quarter.
2 for 1.
They run out of the gun with Swift.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
DeAndre Swift,
25 yards.
And the Dragons look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
Now the offense will stay out there. They're going to line up and try for 2. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Now Goff taps this forward. That's a jet sweep. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
And he'll be set up a good field position here as he gets this up past the 40-yard line.
There's no downplaying that we all knew that this was a critical possession, and to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. Now Watson going to change the look here.
To throw on second is Watson.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
And now Watson throws another interception. Picked off by Fred Warner.
And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44.
He'll let this go for Adams. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
To throw is Goff. He'll get this off to Swift. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
A gain of 13 yards.
Hey, kill. DC.
Throwing on 2nd. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be
On line either. It's no good. Off to the right. And that will keep this a 15-point game. Now this one now not over yet, Charles. You've got a sliver of hope on that other sideline.
You certainly do, because that would have made it a 3-score game, and that probably would have been curtains at that point.
And the offense moving quickly to the line.
It's a gain of 5.
From the 50, it's Watson. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Robinson. Breaks through the contact. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. It's a big play there. 41 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10.
24 down, he's coming.
From the gun, here's Watson. And that is going to be
Completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
They do get 8 out of the pitch and catch. However, it's 4th down. An audible here to get a new look.
4th down and goal.
Desperation time. Watson on 4th down. And it's caught. Touchdown. Jordan Addison there to make the grab. And the Sentinels' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. So this now a 9-point difference. You figure the book here says kick the extra point, make it a 1-score game.
Now, you and I have seen coaches get overly aggressive in this spot, but I agree with you. Kick it here and get back within a score.
The extra point up and good from Santoso, as this gets them back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. And Santoso now to send this one away. Out of the end zone comes Smith. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. You're in the 4th quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or you try and bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts at earliest opportunity? Or wait till you hit the 2-minute warning? So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about their strategy.
They'll find Swift out of the backfield. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. This is Swift on the counter. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 12.
Goff now to throw. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Every yard they gain, getting them better and better field position, and obviously a field goal makes this a two-score contest. That's really all they need.
And that means for your play caller, he's not looking to the attack portion of his sheet, right? He's looking for...
And this is caught, and that could seal it. It's a touchdown. What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the fourth quarter as they try to put this one away.
And, Brandon, when they watch the film after this week, they'll be very proud of every rep if they close this game out. Just a few snaps remaining. They can't relax just yet.
So Goff will lead his guys up to the line to go for the two-point conversion. They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it. So the two-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth-quarter lead. So they go with a pass there on the two-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their two-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have two-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
Oh, he doesn't quite make it down at the 1-yard line. As close as he could possibly get, but still, what a return.
And, partner, not only is he kicking himself right now, he's going to petition the league for 99-yard fields. That's almost not fair to get it that far and not get into the end zone. Nevertheless, a great return.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
But what they're seeking with an RPO is space for the receiver to make a catch and then make a play downfield, but there wasn't any space available, thus the incompletion.
And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Third down and goal coming up here. Watson. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Well, they knew a lot of steps had to happen here. They got step one, the touchdown. You need a two-point conversion here, don't you?
You do, and as you continue to look ahead, if they're able to get that, somehow get the ball back and get another score, they have to go for two again. That's why teams are practicing multiple two-point plays.
We saw that in Super Bowl 51 with the Patriots getting a pair of big two-point conversions. And no, it falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion, no good. Santoso now to send this one away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now Goff. Looking deep for Adams. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Goff. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And, oh, it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground. And now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Goff now to throw. Looking downfield for Jones. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And that's one of the few things that has not gone right for this offense so far. They've had their share of big plays. That was nearly another. But somehow, he just couldn't squeeze it.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. They go ahead and snap it. Gone. A desperation heave for the end zone. Oh, and that is incomplete. So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors, and they've got to feel good about this performance. I think you'd agree, matched up against a top 5 defensive unit in the league, and they pretty much had their way.
Yeah, that was the interesting part about it, because normally when we see this defense play, they have their opportunities and they make their plays, don't they? They knock them